Certified true TV, my nigga. Hey yo, I speak the truth, nigga. I believe in speaking the truth, my nigga. I'm a ninja. I can destroy your fallacy with reality, my nigga. Weak niggas can only take a picture and scroll and click on the like button. That's all you know. Took my mindset and I transitioned back into the 90s in 2024, my nigga. The full stage same. I like to talk to bitches face to face. I don't sit in my house. You don't talk to hoes. You got beef with me. Make sure you bring the blicky with you. When I bring my blicky, I'll make sure it won't miss you. When I put it in the blick, it'll tear up your tissue. I'm certified true TV. I'm not disrespected online or in the streets. And if you think that you can do it, come and show me. I'm in the streets every day, 24/7.
What is going on around the way? The alleged, school shooter, even though they're addressing him, Colt Gray, his daddy. Yeah, I see you back in there. His daddy is being charged. Father of Georgia High School shooting suspect arrested. So the father of Colt Gray, the teen suspect in the Apalachee High School shooting, has been arrested. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation announced Thursday. Colin Gray, 54, is being charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children, GBI said. The shooting suspect has been charged with 4 counts of felony murder. His son, a student at Apalachee High School, allegedly killed 4 people, 2 students and 2 teachers, when he opened fire at the school in Winder, Georgia on Wednesday morning. 9 others were wounded and hospitalized, but they were all expected to survive and make a full recovery. Thank God for that. But here's the video. Here you go.
Georgia that left 2 teachers and 2 students dead. CBS News tonight has new information about the alleged teenage shooter, the gun he used, and prior warning signs, including his interests in school shootings. CBS's Mark Strassman is in Winder, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Mark, I understand you've got some new reporting about how.
Now, do you guys starting to believe when I say, the internet radicalizes these young, weak-minded males? Because that's what it's doing every single day. Let's continue that on.
The suspect got the gun. What can you tell us?
Yeah, Nora, multiple sources tell CBS News that investigators are now looking into the weapon used in this attack and whether it was given to the teenage suspect by his father as a gift last year.
Damn.
In equal parts grief and shock,
Damn.
Winder's grappling with Wednesday's horror at Apalachee High School. We're getting our first look at suspect Colt Gray.
So, yeah, a lot of people pointed out yesterday that, that the photo that I had was incorrect. I apologize for that, but we have the correct photo of Mr. Colt Gray. This is the correct photo of Colt Gray. I want to make sure that I have that I put the right photo up. I've already changed the thumbnail, so we have a different thumbnail of Colt Gray. But this is a 14-year-old that was, he was obsessed with school shootings, and allegedly his father gave him the gun for, I don't know, as a gift. But even if I think it's stupid people with guns kill people. I don't think it's like it's guns, but I think it's stupid people with guns. Literally. Stupid people with guns kill people. The weapon is just being used by a stupid person. That's what I believe. Absolutely. All right, so the video I got yesterday, hold on, I got to do a couple things, but we're going to play this through, but just want to do an update on that, right? Because I like to, if I get something wrong, I like to come back and say, yo, I got this wrong. Here's what I got that is right. You know what I'm saying? Because I never want to lie to my audience, and I never want to lie to people, bro. That's not why I started doing YouTube. I'm going to come on here and lie. No, absolutely not. But this is Colt Gray. Let's continue now.
Mugshot. He had local law enforcement worried as early as last year.
It's sad that we have that kind of evil in our society.
Janice Mangum's the sheriff in neighboring Jackson County.
She says, it's sad that we have this kind of evil in our society. So what is causing people to let evil take over their bodies where they're committing acts of violence? What do you think the cause of this is? What do you think that, right? Is it is it the degradation of society? Is it the decline of the social cohesiveness of society? Like what would it be? Nobody can seem to answer that question. Why an individual, anybody, would want to take another person's life. I told you, I'm a person, I believe in self-defense. This is not a self-defense situation. None of the stories I cover self-defense situation. But nevertheless, this is like Malcolm X. He always says, by any means necessary. He has a right to defend himself by any means necessary. This is not this. But anyway, I digress, man. I digress.
In our society.
Janice Mangum's the sheriff in neighboring Jackson County. Her deputies first questioned the Gray family in 2023. The issue, the FBI had received anonymous tips about online school shooting threats posted on an app called Discord.
Wow. You see how they're implementing the the social media platforms? So they want everybody to be online. And then when they're online saying, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, they're being implemented. The social media companies are being implemented once again. But anyway, I digress again. Here you go.
Its username referred to the 2012 Sandy Hook gunman. In an incident report obtained by CBS News, a deputy reported the teen assured me he never made any threats to shoot up the school. Investigator Miller, I'm not saying you're lying, but the team responded, it's a serious thing. His father, Colin Gray, told deputies the family owned hunting rifles. He added his son is allowed to use.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry.
And I think he did all he could do.
Gray told deputies the family owned hunting rifles. He added his son is allowed to use them when supervised, but does not have unfettered access to them. But without more to go on, the case was closed. Was this a missed opportunity?
I don't think it was a missed opportunity. No, I think he did all he could do with what he had at that time.
This is cell phone video of a school hallway right after the shooting. What appears to be an AR-style rifle lies on the floor. Today, at an event in Wisconsin, President Biden talked.
Oh, Lord. Here's this Biden guy again. Didn't he retire? Why is he talking on these stories? But anyway, I'll just play it.
Talked about the deadliest school shooting in Georgia history.
We're grateful, the school personnel and first responders,
Dude, you retired.
Prevented more people from being killed or injured and brought the suspect to custody. But as a nation, we cannot continue to accept the carnage of gun violence.
Man, they use it as political.
The teenage suspect makes his first court appearance in the morning. What worries law enforcement in this moment are copycat shooters. And just since the shooting here yesterday, Metro Atlanta Sheriff's offices have arrested at least 2 teenagers for making school threats. Nora?
That is alarming. Mark Strassman, thank you very much.
Alarming, it's dangerous.
Welcome to Pluto TV.
A lot of it is dangerous. Most of it is dangerous, man. But I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. I think we need to do better, but I just don't know. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. But who knows, man? Maybe in the faith of God, we might be able to have something like that happen. Hold on, I got a lot of windows open here. Close that, open this. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty crazy that he killed innocent kids, man. So they finally released the mugshot, right? Yeah, that's it. So picture picture, Georgia school shooting suspect Colt Gray, 14, seen in mugshot as aunt says he was begging for help. His auntie says he was begging for help. Nobody would help him. Nobody would help him. A lot of these guys are young, man. Like the Trump shooter, and then this shooter. They're real young. Crazy.
I mean, I don't know him. I rarely spoke to him. He doesn't really speak. When he is there in school and he's not skipping, he doesn't talk. So I don't really know him.
Yeah, so there's the update. All right, a lot of victims, young black boys being killed by Colt Gray. Rest in peace. My condolences goes out to his family. That's Mason. I think that's Shermarhorn. I don't mean to butcher it, but my condolences goes out to his family, to all the victims' families. But the sad part about all of this is this stuff is going to continue. And it's sad, man. It really is sad. Could you imagine? I can't believe it, man. 14 years old. Can't believe it. But we'll see what else happens.